We're about to start the Seven Basin Lakes Trail, which is a 19-mile loop with about 4,000 feet of elevation gain. If you do want to backpack here, you do have to get permits from the National Park Service, which are hard to get. So keep that in mind. We're basically here to do a trial fastpacking run with this new Skyline Fastpack from Outdoor Vitals so that we can see if we want to backpack this in the future. But we have a long day ahead of us. It's supposed to be pretty hot, so let's get going. Look at the big old butt cheeks on that tree. Woo!
Holy crap, how many pockets are in there?
There's a ton of pockets on this thing. So you have a pocket for your bottle. These bottles actually come with the pack. You got a pocket for your electrolytes, which is awesome because that one's zippered. There's a pocket on here, and then you have the exact same thing on this side, except this side, I keep some snacks.
What?
You got your big pocket on the back. There's like a under pocket, which I have no idea what this is for, but there's an under pocket under here. And then also on the bottom is like the zippered pocket here. And then there's multiple pockets on the inside as well. So there is no lack of pockets on this thing whatsoever. It's kind of cool actually. You can basically design it however you want for easy access to the things that you need when you're on your trips. I love it. You need water, yeah?
Guess it's called Deer Lake for a reason. They're way too used to people.
They are way too used to people. This is where a meteor must have hit, where the aliens landed and exploded everything, because all the trees down that far side are all like knocked over. And Just like a bomb went off. It's weird. Yeah, that's warm. All right now we're at Lunch Lake, which seems to be about the middle point of the Lakes Basin Trail, especially if you're doing the full loop. And so it's a great spot to grab lunch, refill on water, take a little break before continuing on. And so far the trail has been super awesome. It's well maintained. They've done a great job of keeping it nice and cleaned up, a lot of the debris and rocks off to the sides. So it's very accessible for a lot of people. And I'm just very impressed with how the Park Service has kept up on this trail, which makes sense. Super busy area, very popular loop for people to do, and the permits are very difficult to get because of that. We're finally in the basin. We're finally seeing the lakes. The lakes are super pretty, and we're excited to continue on towards Heart Lake and see some of the other lakes before we start making our way back down, and possibly go to the hot springs afterwards. So yeah, it's been a good day so far. Whew, it's hot.
Wow. Olympus is crazy. It's huge.
All right, we just passed Heart Lake, so now is a great time to talk about the Skyline Fastpack from Outdoor Vitals. And now that I have about 12 miles into this pack, I figured now is a good time to give an initial review. So this pack is designed for people that want to go fast. They're looking to fast pack, obviously, ultralight runners, trail runners, etc. So the whole idea behind this pack is for it to sit comfortably on your shoulders and your back and not have a whole lot of slosh going on like a lot of other backpacks have. Now, this is my second Outdoor Vitals pack. I just got the CS40 pack, which might be backpack of the year. You can go up here and check out the video that I did on that one. And what I've noticed with both of these packs is their harness systems are absolutely amazing. Super comfortable. We've had Hyperlight packs for 9 years or so, and I always thought those felt good, but these feel absolutely amazing. I barely felt like this was even on my back today, and this thing is loaded down with camera gear, which is not light at all. Now, like I already said, there's pockets galore on this thing, so any way that you need to fuel or hydrate, there is a way. There's pockets inside for bladders. There's ways to route bladder hoses through here so you can use the bladders. These come with these Hydro Pack
little 500 milliliter water bottles, which are super nice and convenient because with them sitting right here, all I do is I turn my head and I can drink right out of them, and it's very easy to do. And then you take the little loop and you take the loop over and it locks the bottle in place, so then it's not sloshing around. There's also attachment points on here for ice axes, trekking poles, whatever you need. So if you're trying to do some fast alpine objectives, then that is also an option as well. This material here on these pockets feels very durable. I haven't tested it obviously, but the feeling of it feels like it would withstand a good amount of abuse. Now, the pack itself is supposed to be water resistant. I don't know how much rain it would take for it to soak through. I'm in Washington, and give me about a month and I can probably tell you just how much rain it takes before this soaks through. Hopefully it can take quite a bit because I like my stuff to be as dry as possible. Now the cool thing about this pack is there's a bunch of different ways to make adjustments so that it rides very comfortably on your shoulders. You have multiple straps that go over your chest and sternum, and then you have a lower strap that goes above your belly button, and that all can be adjusted. But then back here, these are adjustable as well to pull the harness in as well. Now overall running, this did feel very comfortable. I did notice a little tiny bit of sloshing, but that could be because I have heavy camera equipment in here, which probably would swing a little bit more. But I felt like it was stuff in here that was sloshing while this was actually staying on. I didn't really notice any rubbing or chafing or anything like that from the harness system itself. I'm okay with that if I'm not getting chafing on my shoulders. Now the one thing with this pack and with the CS40, which I mentioned in the other video, that I do not like is the only option that you have with the top is to cinch it to itself. Now I like roll tops, I like having the ability to be a roll top, but more ideally I would prefer to have a clip down here to clip to, because then you're not losing extra room inside your pack. And adding another buckle down here gives you another way to cinch your pack down, and also it can't weigh that much. Maybe an ounce total on the heavy side, but it would be very easy to add a buckle on each side like that, so you're not losing room in the top of the pack. Now this pack itself is, I think, close to a 30-liter pack once you incorporate all the pockets, so there is plenty of room. And if you're already in like the ultralight backpacking mindset, then you probably have enough gear that would fit perfectly in here for a 2 to 3 night backpacking trip. The only restriction that you would probably really have is the amount of food that you could carry before this thing is full. Other than that, so far, super awesome pack. I'm really enjoying it. It's been extremely comfortable. It hasn't really felt like I've had much on my back for the last 12 miles, and that just makes hiking way more pleasurable. So I appreciate Outdoor Vitals sending me this pack to test out, and if you want to get your own pack when they are available, then there are links down in the description, which helps the channel out. Or if you don't want to use those links, then just go to outdoorvitals.com. But all of those links are down in the description. Alright, so we are coming to the end of the trail, and we're clocking in just about 20 miles for the whole loop. So really good day, nice long day, and I highly recommend if you can get permits for the 7 Lakes Basin, definitely do, especially around the Lunch Lake area. And if you do get a permit and you have room on that permit and you need some extra company, don't mind reaching out, because I would love to stay up there. Alright, one of the cool things about this area too is after you're done and you're nice and tired, you can go down to the Solduck Hot Springs and loosen everything back up, and I think that's going to be our plan. So we're going to go soak in the springs. If you're interested in the Skyline Fastpack, go to the links down in the description or check out outdoorvitals.com. By the time this video comes out, they should be released, and so you can go check them out. So far, I'm loving this pack. Super comfortable. Doesn't even feel like I have a day pack on, so I highly recommend. All right, if you enjoyed this trip, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We got lots more adventures and gear reviews coming up and workouts to get you in shape for hiking, snowboarding, backpacking, all of the above. So I will be seeing you in the next video.